What you put in is what you get out. Now, this is a phrase that my dad used to say as I was growing up, and I used to hear him say this to people when people used to come and visit him at home. Um, this is something that's actually quite profound, and it's very meaningful if you just sit down for 5 minutes and actually reflect on it. A lot of us can be in a situation or an environment that you may feel, it's not conducive to you and your well-being or your state of mind. It could be an environment or situation where it's um, preventing you from progressing or developing. And so let's take a work scenario situation as an example to explore this a bit further. When you're at work and you're in an environment where you don't feel, a lot of job satisfaction, you feel that your development and progression is being sort of stifled. I truly believe in order for that to change, and in order for you to be able to get something out of it, the change to come from within yourself. Because the change has to start with you. You have to firstly identify that you're in an environment that is actually preventing you from progressing or spreading your wings. And if that is the case, you need to decide whether you want that to change or not. The moment you have decided in your head that you would like that to change, then it's down to you. The onus is you to understand, work out, identify what your plan of action is going to be to change that. Now, yes, of course, your work environment, your line manager has a responsibility in supporting you in doing that. But if you find that you're in an environment where you don't get that support, and it's going to be difficult trying to get that support, then you need to be able to understand, okay, what are the stepping stones from where you are now to where you would like to get to be able to make that progression and grow and develop in your role. I do a lot of mentoring at work, and this is a very common sort of theme that comes out. And in particularly where if you're in an environment where you're the only diverse one, for example. And that's something that I can really truly relate to because I've had a lot of discrimination on a number of levels as I've developed throughout my career. But I have to truly say what's really helped me develop and to get out of an environment that's negative effectively is I make a plan of action. I identify, okay, what is my 12-month, 24-month, 36-month goal? Where is it that I would like to actually see myself in that timeline? And if I don't have the support, I've identified mentors both in and out of work and or coaches to help me be able to break out of that cycle and start developing some job satisfaction by going back to my line manager, discussing what I'd like to see my objective being shaped or reshaped into, and taking it from there. You see, if you don't make that effort, if you don't make the effort of understanding what it is that you want to do, where you want to go to, then that change is just not going to happen because sometimes we just don't have supportive line managers. But it doesn't mean to say that because we don't, we sit idle and just sort of, let years pass by. So, quick recap, if you want to see yourself develop and grow, whatever environment you're in, then the change has to come from yourself first. That's number one. And remember, you have to put in, what you put in is what you get out. The more effort you put in, then hopefully you'll see the fruits of your labour over due course. So firstly, identify that you are in a not so great environment and actually really want to make that change. Number two, identify mentors and coaches both in and out of work to help support your growth. Really, thirdly, really learn and understand what it is that you see yourself over a set period of time and aim for it and keep going and don't give up. So what you put in is what you get out.